The Stonehenge of America. Spirit told me to talk about the Georgia ruined stones. I don't know why, but God told me to get on here and talk about the Georgia ruined stone. Okay. There was stuff that they don't know who it came from, all these speculations. And ultimately, the rune stone had many different languages for many different look. Something like this comes from is divinely guided. Okay. Now, don't freak out, but some things on there are kind of cringy. The population should be 500 million. Okay, that should be the capacity. Okay, a lot of people found a problem with that. Okay, that is correct. There's too many people and not enough resources on planet Earth. You understand? And so many, and then on top of toxic energy and so on and so forth, and people out here being fruitful, not waiting until they evolve spiritually or perfect their spirit and then being fruitful, but just being fruitful and dysfunctional and evil. So this, the view here, I think as people seeing it, is definitely on the fleshly human, but spiritually, it makes sense that 500 million should be right, okay? And those people that just feel like they need to have kids, you're not in, and these kids, you can't have 10 kids and love all of them the same way and instill them, right? So, there's just, you need to, a seed that's here to be abundant needs your attention, mind, body, and spirit that you can't do with 10 kids. But for some reason, that's why the church have a problem with this stone, because a lot of the fleshly teachings in the Bible will tell you that just go be fruitful. Stay in a toxic marriage, even though it's killing you. There's a lot of misconception that has drove humanity to an ultimate low, a low vibration, and now the world is taken over by low vibrational entities. And ultimately, if the population was lower, it'd be easier to fix the problem. And also, I did see eventually humanity will have to come together in unity, love, and peace. You're not going to need 5 million different presidents and all that type of stuff. You will need, there will be one government eventually. That's part of evolution. But humanity is so divided and everybody want to be a chief, and don't nobody want to come together in peace, love, and unity, and understand that we are one. Once the Christ consciousness takes effect fully, and y'all understand that all of you guys are part of the greater whole and are of God, the blessing is you're only going to need one government. Not that everybody can be truly authentic with who they are. But the stones were correct. And spitting facts. It was only spitting facts. And the only reason they were taken down out of fear, because humanity lives in fear. And with at least 6 billion people, and it should be only 500 million. Of course, don't nobody want to see that every day. Do you understand me? So this is again with how humanity has really done a lot and don't understand that they're already messing up the environment. Planet Earth is shifting. So everybody can't go to the new world of peace, love, and balance. And it definitely will be probably about 500 million. And the rest is not going to make it. Y'all either angry, killing yourself, killing each other, stressed out, going to stay in the old world with manipulating each other, jealousy, envy, destroying lineages and families. And why we really are unbothered and in a whole totally different frequency of love, peace, and balance. And we know that, okay, why am I going to be fruitful and have a child when I am not at full capacity? See, majority of people do not have that discernment. See, do you understand where these ruin stones were divinely guided? They followed the stars, and you could see, I mean, the context of the ruin stones, it said that there will be fair laws. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you follow? So now everything is happening for a reason. God is entirely everything. So all the tests and things that are happening, y'all see a lot of lives are being lost. Like God is like energy used to not be able to be destroyed. It's revelations. If you're not up to par, you're not going to the new world. So if you're not trying to fix yourself, your spirit, the goal is spiritual perfection. You will not go to the new world or be able to be fruitful in the new world or your lineage. Do you follow where this stone? That's all I got now. I see, God, where you sent me with this stone. Ashe, amen. Remember, unity is the key to a higher conscious universe. Let's take responsibility and see the destruction of what humanity has done and is still doing. And it's time to change the narrative. It's time to change the narrative and really see what is really going on, mind, body, and spirit. What is facts and what is blasphemy? What is conditioned? What if trends turn fads versus true facts? Critical thinking, my beautiful souls. Again, you don't have to know them to love them. You don't have to know them to wish them well. I want to make sure I make clear that three things that it did say was the population should be at 500 million. It said that there should be particular people that's in shape and good spiritual mind, body, and spirit. If you're not one mind, body, and spirit, you are not allowed to be fruitful. That's what it said as well. And it also said all laws should be fair and just. And it also said that there should be one government. Now, all of this will take place in the future. I want you guys to know this. This is prophecy that was on this stone. This stone was also a Stonehenge that was also, it was planned to have other stones in key parts of the world, just like Stonehenge, like different areas with portals. Now, God brought me here and told me to do this video. I'm not against what was put on there. Of course, that's my opinion. But as the Christ consciousness, my spirit and God told me to make this video. So I just want to make that prevalent, that my mission here is still unity and to help humanity lift the vibration in love, peace, and balance. Release hate, forgive, let go of the past, live in the present, love despite, because it all works for us all in the greater aspect of the greater whole. Even talking about this now, when God gives me stuff, I just talk about it. It can be very deep to hear, but listen to what I'm saying. Humanity has had it wrong. Having babies addicted to drugs, having babies without a home to nurture them, to nurture the soul that was put here to be abundant. Now souls don't want to incarnate. Beautiful souls don't want to come here to perfect their spirit in order to serve the Christ consciousness and to serve God. So see, it's hurting the universe. Again, let's change the narrative. I am Prophet Josh Sterling, the Christ consciousness. I love you.